There's his eye, obviously.
I brought my hair executed it.
Oh, this sucks. It's gonna be a horrible day. Especially because it's a young juvenile.
Mariana, do me a favor, put that stuff down real quick.
Can you call my mom or something?
이 소녀는 18세 마리아나 고메즈입니다. 불과 한 달 전 그녀는 16세 소년에게 달콤한 데이트를 신청했죠. 하지만 그 밤의 끝에 소년을 기다리고 있던 건 싸늘한 죽음이었습니다. 흥미롭게도 형사들이 처음 마리아나를 마주했을 때 그녀는 용의자가 아닌 선량한 목격자의 가면을 쓰고 있었습니다. 수사관들이 사건의 퍼즐을 맞추도록 돕는 조력자 역할을 자처하며 결국 다른 두 고등학생을 체포하게 만드는 치밀함을 보였죠.
Hands up! Police! All of you!
Oh, you grabbed my hair. We have both targets in custody.
진범을 모두 잡았다고 확신하던 경찰. 하지만 시간의 톱니바퀴를 다시 맞추고 엇갈리는 진술들을 대조하던 형사들의 시선은 결국 출발점으로 돌아옵니다. 바로 취조실 책상 너머, 내내 그들 앞에서 태연히 앉아있던 단 한 사람에게 말이죠.
Hello, Mariana. Surprised to see me again? Not really.
과연 그녀는 통제불능의 상황에 휩쓸려버린 그저 순진하고 겁먹은 10대 소녀였을까요? 아니면 이 끔찍한 연극을 처음부터 기획하고 배우에서 조종한 무자비한 설계자였을까요?
It was planned out. You guys talked about it. I know you didn't pull the trigger, but you were an active participant.
I have a lot of anxiety, so I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
시간을 거슬러 5월 19일 뉴멕시코주 엘버커키. 황량한 사막을 지나던 한 젊은 커플로부터 다급하고도 끔찍한 911 신고가 걸려옵니다.
Barnoleo County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
There's no address.
Tell me exactly what happened, sir.
We're just driving by and my mom saw a dead body.
Okay, and it's exactly where you're at right now?
Yeah.
You think they're beyond any help?
Yeah, I think they're dead.
Okay, stay on the line, okay. You tell the race?
It might be Hispanic.
How old does he look?
Let me get a little closer.
No, you don't have to get closer, just approximately, what do you think?
Maybe 20 to 30.
Okay, and you think he's beyond any help?
Yeah. His color of skin looks very dark, so I don't think he...
You want to try to do CPR?
What's that?
We have help coming, but if you think there may be a possibility we can try to work on him and do CPR, if you feel comfortable.
I don't think so. His whole face is black already.
현장에 즉시 출동한 경찰은 참혹한 시신을 마주합니다. 짧은 확인을 마친 뒤 충격에 빠진 최초 신고자들에게 돌아가 정황을 묻습니다.
You guys said you were just driving by and saw that?
So he did pass away?
Yeah, he's been deceased for a while.
I figured by the color of his skin. Does it look like he's been here a few days?
It's to be honest with you, the coloration. We see this a lot. Due to coloration, certain things like that I've seen and that I've gone to trainings for, it looks like he's been out here for a while. Yeah, say a couple days. Anyone, it could be 2 to 3. To like be more like specific for like medical terms and stuff like that, I couldn't tell you. Like to be honest, a couple days.
Is this common or not?
Yeah.
It is?
It's horrible to say, yeah. Like that's why we're ranked #1 in crime in America for anything like homicides, anything like that, missing people, stuff like that. Domestic violences we're ranked #1. No one will ever beat us in that. I don't know how or why, but we are.
시신 주변을 다시 꼼꼼히 살피던 경찰관들은 곧바로 이 사건의 본질을 직감합니다. 이것은 우발적이거나 무차별적인 폭력의 결과가 아니었습니다. 잔혹하게 계획된 범죄의 흔적이 역력했죠.
We can just code 4 fire.
3 on this one. It's gonna be an obvious 10-7.
Wonder if it's a GSW to his eye.
That's what I'm thinking, especially like this here. It's the
Yeah.
like that's just the exit hole. Like that's from the exit hole on the back of his head.
Yeah. Well, the blood coming from the ears too.
You think it was done out here? Or you think they dropped him here?
It was done out here. Is the way the blood is?
No.
Because he could have been standing up when it happened. The fact that he's laying down and it's all going downward into the dirt.
There's a shell there.
Oh.
Why no shoe?
Unless there was a struggle. With how hot it's been? I don't know. I wouldn't say more than a day.
How old do you think he is? 20. Definitely not 21.
Why do you say that?
He just looks very like undeveloped still, you know? And it's not, especially out here in the South Valley, it's not common for these little teenagers to be running around acting like they're grown and stuff. The only thing I could think of for them to be there, if he got shot.
In the back of the head?
Well, I don't know, because unless his eye is the exit hole. But if it's that, it would be a lot bigger, you would think. And given the amount of blood and just from what it looks like that he's laying on top of, even like, I don't know, I can't really tell from here, but even like how his hair is, it kind of looks like the back of his head is opened up a little bit. But you should ask if anybody's called in about their kid missing.
싸늘한 시신은 16세 소년 헤수스 코스타로 확인됩니다. 그의 작은 체구와 얼굴에는 여러 발의 총상이 잔혹하게 새겨져 있었습니다. 현장을 지키며 경사를 기다리는 동안 경찰관들의 머릿속엔 단 하나의 의문이 맴돕니다. 도대체 어떻게 10대 소년이 이토록 외딴 사막 한가운데서 무참히 처형당해야만 했을까요?
It looks like, to me, it looks like a fight over a gun. Or fight in general. His shoes off.
The only thing is that, like what he pointed out, where the shell casings are,
It doesn't look like.
to like where he's laying, isn't very consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Unless he was laying down when they did, and they were
On the other side.
standing here, and bam, and then it was okay.
Oh, this sucks. It's gonna be a horrible day.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it's a young juvenile. Probably have to ID him, so I'm assuming he probably doesn't have a wallet on him either. They took it as an if. Or unless something just...
They could have been partying, like drunk, and got into a fight with him, and then someone just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone just scatters.
Yeah.
Like how that normally happens.
Yeah. Just cruising in a car, and they happen to get into a fight, like in the car or something.
Yeah, and then they're, you dog.
Interested to see where this one goes.
We showed up. He is definitely deceased. There's no, there's no need for them to be like, let me check his pulse.
They're
Like,
gonna walk up and be like, yeah, he's dead.
especially like they just like how, like they're just gonna contaminate the scene more. Obviously, we contaminated it already by walking up here, but who cares? There's his eye, obviously.
현장의 경찰관들이 제 아무리 사건을 재구성하려 애썼어도 이 핏빛 비극의 진짜 방아쇠가 무엇이었는지는 감히 상상조차 못했을 겁니다. 수사 결과에 따르면 데니얼과 도미닉은 18세 마리아나 고메즈를 미끼로 삼았습니다. 그녀가 헤수스에게 이성적인 호감이 있는 것처럼 접근해 데이트를 가장한 덫을 놓은 거죠. 그날 밤 그녀는 헤수스를 차에 태워 인적이 끊긴 칠흑 같은 사막으로 이끌었습니다. 그곳엔 이미 데니얼과 도미닉이 숨을 죽인 채 사냥감을 기다리고 있었죠. 낭만적인 데이트는 끔찍한 매복으로 돌변했습니다. 무자비한 폭행 끝에 소녀는 사막 깊숙한 곳으로 끌려가 처형당하듯 총에 맞고 버려졌습니다. 그리고 한 달 뒤 마리아나는 살인의 공범으로 수갑을 찹니다.
Mariana, do me a favor, put that stuff down real quick. You want to drop your bag as well?
Yeah.
Do you want to turn around?
Are you guys gonna grab this?
We'll take care of everything. Don't turn around. Thank you. Thanks for being cooperative with us.
Okay, come on.
Sure. Go and look up for here. These are going to be really loose on you, okay? So don't do anything crazy and slip them, all right? Where do you want to put your stuff? What were you going to ask me to do?
What do I do with my truck? Can you call my mom or something?
It's legally parked unless they tow it.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here and they're going to probably tow it out here. I can call
what
your mom
about
if you
my
want.
stuff?
If your mom like working right now?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's at the house.
So since you've been cooperative with us and everything else, I'll call him, and if your mom's able to come get it, then she can. Does she have a right to get here?
She should.
Okay.
But my stuff too?
Yeah. Your bag and everything? All right. Stand by on that, okay? Can you transport?
Can someone help me out, please? I'm up here.
When you pull up a spot, I gotta move a truck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Do you want me to take that stuff within that bag?
Yeah. I think they want that. What's your mom's number?
I don't know it. I just have it. My boss should have it. Because you guys took my phone.
Oh, we don't have Detective Carol Stratton phone?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your boss's number?
I don't know it.
What's
I
her
just
name?
know they're inside. Mayra? the detective should have it too.
All right, well, we'll get that taken care of. Like I said, since you've been cooperative with us, we'll try to get that out of here, okay? I'm gonna grab
I'll be cool since you'll be cool after you eat your food and stuff. Like,
You want your coffee? Is that a coffee, I'm assuming? Okay, I'll bring it with you. Mitch, can you follow down to the main? Hey, Andrew. You're supposed to be driving. That's fine. Go ahead and sit right there. I'll put these at your feet. I'll put the food right here. You want some? Okay.
마리아나는 유치장으로 향합니다. 하지만 이번이 경찰과의 첫 대면은 아니었죠. 불과 며칠 전 그녀는 목격자라는 안전한 방패 뒤에 숨어 형사들을 마주했습니다. 하지만 그녀가 미처 계산하지 못한 치명적인 실수가 있었습니다. 경찰은 이미 수사망을 좁혀 그녀의 목을 조이고 있었단 사실이죠. 포렌식된 통화 기록은 그녀가 헤수스가 죽기 불과 몇 시간 전까지 직접 교신했다는 것을 명백히 가리키고 있었습니다. 그녀의 목격자 가면은 벗겨졌고 이제 남은 건 1급 살인자라는 꼬리표뿐이었습니다.
Hello, Mariana. Surprised to see me again? Not really. Just to kind of explain a little bit about what's going on, okay? I'm gonna have another detective come in here, and he is going to show you a series of photographs about that other person you told me about, the guy with the sombrero. And he's gonna explain it. He has no clue. He doesn't know anything about this case, so even if you ask him, I just have to use someone that has no idea about the case, present this to you. If you see him, great. If you don't, or not, once that's done, I'm gonna come in and...
And is that gonna happen soon?
Yes, it's gonna happen in about 2 minutes. He's gonna come in, and then when he's done, I'll come in, I'll finish up with you, and then it will be done.
Okay, so it'll just be with pictures?
Yes. And don't feel like you have to choose. If you see the person, great. If you remember that person, great. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Don't feel like you have to choose someone. It's just other people, in this case, they talked as well. So, you know, we're just trying to find out who this other person is. Okay?
And you guys got Dominic and Daniel, right?
Yes. So, yep, and we're just trying to find out who that other person is. Alright. You broke my thermostat.
No, I didn't.
That's not very nice.
I didn't break it, it just fell off.
I'm sure it did.
It looks like it has a camera in there.
It doesn't. See, so why are you breaking my stuff?
I didn't mean to.
Well, that's not very nice of
It's
you.
cold in here.
It is cold in here, and it doesn't work. Okay, so obviously they told you, did they tell you what's going on? And why they brought you down here? Okay. All right, so you are under arrest. Okay. You have a warrant for first-degree murder, kidnapping, robbery, conspiracy, and tampering with evidence. Okay.
Wait, can you explain all that to me?
Sure. So first-degree murder, because it was planned out. You guys talked about it, blah, 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 all the whole 9 yards. And you were to some degree, a direct participant in what happened to Widow. Okay. I know you didn't pull the trigger, but you were an active participant. Okay. I've talked to everybody else. They told me their story. It pretty much matches up with what you told me, minus a few things, which I'd like to just talk with you about. You know, you guys were talking about taking money, laughing about it, splitting it 3 ways. You know, so.
But I never agreed on that too.
I know, but you guys talked about it. It was, you know, it is what it is at this point. Okay. You know, I am grateful to you that for what it's worth that you did come forward, you did the right thing. That may help you in the long run. I know it sucks now, nothing's going to change what happens today, but you know, you're going to get an attorney, and I'm sure your attorney will try to figure some stuff out. Okay? You made some very poor decisions. For what? A boy? Dominic? There's really no justification. You know, there isn't.
마리아나는 상황의 심각성을 전혀 모르는 듯 낄낄거리며 가벼운 태도로 일관했습니다. 하지만 베테랑 형사가 돈을 갈취해 3등분하려 했던 계획에 맹점을 찌르는 순간 취조실의 공기는 차갑게 얼어붙습니다. 그녀의 심리적 방어막이 흔들리는 틈을 타 형사는 이 사건의 가장 어두운 그림자인 네 번째 용의자로 압박의 방향을 틉니다. 아직 잡히지 않은 신원 미상의 나이든 남자 말입니다.
So I want to talk to you, okay, about the guy that got in your car. Okay. Did you pick someone up? At Filiberto's?
Not at Filiberto's.
Or by that area? Okay, not at Filiberto, but in that area. Okay. Are you sure? Now's the time to be honest, because once you leave here, we determine you're lying. Because I'm starting to have my doubts.
Yeah.
So, where did you pick him up at?
So, like I said, Filiberto's is right here, and then you go a little bit more down, and there's like a road, and then there's houses right there. And I didn't pass none of those houses, but I parked up right there, like on the corner.
Okay.
And I just waited there, and he was just there on the street.
Okay, so you didn't pull up to any of those houses?
No.
Okay. All right. Who was that?
Who
was the guy?
Daniel's uncle. That's what they told me.
That's what they told you? Okay. And can you remember what he looked like?
You could tell he's like Mexican. I think he had like a mustache. He looks like older, like probably 40s, 50s.
Okay.
He has like a bit of gray hair, probably like small eyes. He's more darker. That's how I found out like he wasn't one of those guys. And his hair isn't long. It's like normal. Like I said, he had his sombrero on.
Okay. And when you went to the view, who else was there?
No one else.
All right. Is there anything else you think I should know that might help you? That you didn't tell me about this?
궁지에 몰린 마리아나는 그날 밤 동행했던 중년 남성이 바로 데니얼의 친삼촌이었다고 폭로합니다. 이 결정적인 퍼즐 조각이 맞춰진 후 형사의 칼끝은 다시 마리아나의 내면을 향합니다. 그리고 그녀가 쏟아내는 말들은 타인의 고통과 죽음 앞에서도 철저히 자기중심적인 소시오패스적 10대의 섬뜩한 심리 상태를 적나라하게 보여줍니다.
You're an adult. Okay, you're 18. So I mean, we're not going to notify your parents, but would you like me to?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom.
Your mom? Okay. We will definitely let her know.
Do you think I could? I tell my boyfriend before.
So
Because he won't know anything.
So you don't make any calls here? You can call him from jail when you get up there.
I don't know his phone number. I have it on my phone.
The phone that you brought with you today?
The phone I gave to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
And do you know how long I'll be in there?
That's a tough question. I can tell you what I do know is in 3 to 5 days, there'll be a hearing. And you'll go before a judge, and the judge is going to decide if you're going to stay in jail or if you're going to get out. So if the judge decides that you don't get out, then you will be in jail until this case is over. If he lets you out, then you'll go to pretrial and you'll have you'll have an opportunity to get out. So it'll just depend. As far as what you're facing, I mean, you're facing life in prison. You're so young, and all you guys are, and to do something like this is just insane. I mean, if for whatever reason you find yourself able to not go to prison forever, I hope you learn from this that the only thing that you told me was the reason you did it is because they wouldn't talk to you. Like a guy's attention worth this? So hopefully you make better decisions because you're 18 and your life your decisions matter. Because Wedo lost his life because you helped. I mean, just being honest. I've always been honest with you, I've been truthful with you, and It's unfortunate. It's a tragedy all the way around. You guys are so young, and you guys are facing some of the most serious crimes that you can be charged with. My first degree is the highest you can be charged with. So
We all got charged with first degree.
everyone did.
You really think I can't do anything to get my boyfriend's number, like,
I mean,
on my phone? Like, you can't even tell me?
Your phone's at the lab. I don't have it with me.
And I can't call him on Instagram on the tablet? No.
Well, at the jail, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how their tablets work up there. But focus on other things, because you have a lot more important things to worry about.
And is there anything I could do in jail? Like, I don't know, like, I have a lot of anxiety, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it in there.
So I mean, they have medical. I mean, they have doctors and nurses. So I mean, I'm sure you can make a request. I mean, it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not a fun place. But, I mean, I gave you as much time as I could. I didn't, like I told you, I didn't arrest you that night. Could have, but didn't. So, anything else for me? Okay. Well, good luck. You'll be seeing me again, and then just, we're in court hearings and stuff. But hopefully things will work out for you. Yeah.
형사의 뼈 있는 조언을 끝으로 그녀의 신문은 막을 내립니다. 하지만 그녀가 취조실에 갇혀있던 바로 그 시각, 이미 바깥에서는 데니얼 가르시아와 도미닉 마르케즈에 대한 기습 체포 작전이 전개되고 있었습니다.
Hands up! Police! All of you! I got pulled up.
Pumping up too.
All the way up. Spin around.
I'm on you. You got hands?
Go ahead and step toward me. I got hands. Walk here. Go ahead and step toward me. Go ahead and keep walking toward me. Turn around. Hands on top of your head. Interlace your fingers. Step back. Step off that curb. There you go. Got you. Keep stepping back.
Keep your hands up. Turn around. Stop right there.
Welcome back. Oh, you got my hair.
You're fine. We have both targets in custody.
살인 용의자가 된 두 고등학생은 곧바로 신문실로 압송됩니다. 17세 미성년자인 도미닉 곁에는 어머니가 동석했고 짓누르는 공포 속에 이들은 자신들이 마주한 파멸의 무게를 서서히 깨닫기 시작합니다.
They'll be talking with you about what goes on. I can tell you homicides are not quick. I mean, I've had one from 2021 still that hasn't come to trial. So, and that guy's been in jail the whole career.
Oh my gosh.
So, it just depends.
Did you hear him?
도미닉은 침묵을 선택합니다. 불리한 진술을 거부할 권리, 궁지에 몰린 범죄자들이 종종 간과하는 최후의 방어 수단이죠. 하지만 데니얼은 치명적인 오판을 내립니다. 그가 신문실에서 털어놓은 얄팍한 변명들은 결과적으로 두 사람 모두의 목을 조르는 완벽한 밧줄이 되고 맙니다.
Here's the thing, okay? And I really need you to think about this. Okay, Daniel, I don't think you're a bad kid. Okay, I got nothing against you. I don't know you. I've never met you before in my life. Okay, but right now is your chance to be honest about what happened. Okay, I know you didn't do that because I've looked at your phone records.
Yeah.
Okay, I have your GPS, so I know you're not telling the truth. Okay, so nothing that we talk about today is going to change the outcome today. Okay, being straight up. Okay. However, what you talk about, and if you decide to tell me the truth about what happened, that directly is going to affect how your future is. Okay? You are 18 now.
Yeah.
You have serious consequences for when you break the law, any law. Okay? You're an adult now. That means going to MDC in prison.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't think you're a bad kid. Okay? So I know that didn't happen. because I know a lot about what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I do. I'm not dumb. So I need you to tell me what you did that night. Okay, your involvement with Dominic, Mariana Gomez, and yourself and Dominic. Because you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're not dumb. I can look in your eyes. You're not dumb. Okay, I'm not dumb. So I need to know what you did.
Yeah.
What was your involvement in that? Because let me tell you, right now, you're facing a first-degree murder. That's life in prison.
Yeah.
You go away forever. Okay? You're 18. Forever's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay? That is a long time. Okay? So that's what you're charged with, because I haven't talked to you.
That's what my warrant's for?
First-degree murder, kidnapping, robbery, conspiracy, and
Robbery.
tampering. Yes.
So
So we're going to talk about that. Okay?
it's first degree murder?
First-degree murder,
Uh-huh.
kidnapping, conspiracy.
What is that?
Basically, you worked with other people
Uh-huh.
to do stuff. Tampering with the evidence.
What is that?
That's basically you got rid of some stuff, you
Uh-huh.
damaged stuff, you deleted stuff, that type of stuff. And then the kidnapping and robbery. Those are the two others. Okay?
And the robbery for what?
So there was a phone taken, there was talks of money being taken, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I know. Okay? I know you were out there. I know you were with them. Okay? So you have to ask yourself right now, okay? Because each one of you now,
All three of us.
all three of you.
Uh-huh.
So what happens is the person that talks and says stuff that I can corroborate, it's better for them. Because if nobody talks, well, then I go off of what I have, and I have an incredible amount of evidence against you guys. Hence why we're here.
And
Okay?
what?
Hence why you're sitting in the chair.
And what sentence were you?
Well, like if you're convicted of everything, I mean, life
Oh,
in
like,
prison. Like if you're convicted of everything, you're life in prison. So I need to know, where did you meet Dominic to meet up with Mariana? Because guess what? I'll tell you.
McDonald's?
Okay? So you're there. What do you guys talk about?
We're just talking. I didn't really talk. We're just them two talking. I was just in the back.
Okay.
Phone.
So if that's the case, then you really need to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if you were...
I want to get involved a little bit, but I was just in the back.
So tell me what you got involved with. Because, look, you have to understand, the reason I ask questions is to make sure people tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Okay? The fact that you're sitting here and I have Dominic in the other room and Mariana in the other.
Oh, she's here too?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So why were they meeting up? You have to be honest. The only way you're going to get out of this at some point is if you're honest.
So, you go on a level?
And do what?
On a level?
And what does unalive mean?
Like, so,
Okay. And you were cool with that? You're there, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you were in the
that's what I'm
back. Like, did you tell anyone?
Well,
Like, you shouldn't do that?
I told Dominic, you know,
So why was Dominic wanting to unalive him?
I don't know.
You do know.
I guess revenge for me. But
Okay. Did you ask for it?
경찰관은 프로파일링과 신문의 정석을 보여줍니다. 이미 사건의 전말을 다 쥐고 있다는 듯한 여유로운 태도로 자백만이 유일한 동아줄이라는 심리적 올가미를 던지죠. 이 치밀한 전략은 정확히 적중합니다. 대니얼은 결국 살인에 가담한 사실을 인정하면서도 주동자는 도미닉이었다며 비겁한 책임 전가를 시도합니다. 동기 역시 밝혀지죠. 몇 주 전 헤소스가 자신의 차에 총을 쏜 것에 대한 맹목적인 복수심이었습니다. 자백의 둑이 터지자 형사는 기회를 놓치지 않고 살인에 이르기까지의 잔혹한 타임라인을 정밀하게 재구성하기 시작합니다.
You're sitting in the parking lot. It's dark out. You're having Mariana text. Not like when I say you three. Mariana's texting Guido. Okay, what is the plan?
just for him to go meet up with him.
For her to go meet up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why were you having Mariana do that?
It's just, I don't know.
You do know.
I remember.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. Just what Widow said. When I used to talk to him, he's a texter. He's like, or what are you like?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like,
Okay. Because she's pretty, right? Is that fair to say? Well, maybe not to you, but she's not ugly. I mean, you know, you and I have both seen some ugly women in our lives, I'm sure. So she's not one of those like ones that make you want to run away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you're there. So what was the plan and where were you guys planning on meeting? And then what happened?
And then that's when once Dominic told me like stop being a pussy, blah blah. I'm like, nah, like, you know, just go home. Yeah.
And so obviously, like, I know you feel some type of loyalty to him because you guys are homies, you guys have been friends, right? But that had to be scary, right? I mean, what was being talked about, right? I mean, I don't think you've killed anyone in the past. So
I've never killed anyone.
So what happened? Tell me about it.
We were just out there arguing.
Okay. And so when you say you, I need to know who all was there.
Me and Dominic and Maria.
Okay. And who else was there?
Me, Dominic, and Maria.
Right. But someone else was there.
Yeah. No. Me, Dominic, and Maria.
Okay. Well, she brought someone there.
Mm-hmm.
So who did she bring there?
She brought someone.
Well, Wedo.
It's just me, Maria, and Dominic being Wedo there.
Okay. Then further down.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about the gun you were holding.
Just the AR-15.
Okay. So you were holding the AR-15?
Yeah.
Okay. And who was holding the pistol? Dominic. Okay. Is that your AR?
No.
Whose AR?
It was supplied by someone else.
So it's your AR?
No, I
You
didn't buy
bought
it. I didn't buy it, but
Who bought it?
it was like,
Because you bought it.
I didn't buy it.
Who grabbed Wedo's phone?
I didn't grab it.
You didn't grab it?
No.
Who shot it?
Dominic.
Okay. Did you shoot it?
No.
Did you shoot up there at all?
No.
No. You sure?
Not that I remember. Maybe an accident, but not that I remember.
Okay. What do you mean an accident?
My finger slipped or something, but not that I remember.
Okay, because it's really important. Because you know we have evidence, right? You're here, so clearly I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So did you shoot up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about that. What happened?
He just said, "Oh, the gun's fake," so I just shot it. But
Okay, and so he said it was fake. What did you do?
I just shot it
Okay, and where did you shoot it towards?
towards the dirt.
Just the dirt?
Yeah.
So then where do you go with Wedo from the view?
We went from there
Okay, and why did you go pick up your dad?
because he's the one that I wanted to do it.
Okay, so your dad wanted to do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know. He put.
Did you ask him to?
No, I never told him anything like that.
So then how did he know
That
that you were out there that night? Like, why would you call him if you didn't want to do anything like this?
because I know I wouldn't do it. I know.
But you were okay with someone else doing it?
No, something like that. I wouldn't do it. I would. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm trying to understand what you
Yeah.
mean, because you're saying you don't want to, but you're going along with this and you called your dad.
Because he was doing it. Like, I don't feel
He was going to do it?
like.
You knew he was going to do it? Did you talk to him about it?
I told him before, there's no point, you know?
So there's no point or you to do it?
Yeah, there's no point to do it.
여기서 데니얼은 더 충격적인 카드를 꺼내듭니다. 그날 동행했던 의문의 남성이 삼촌이 아니라 바로 자신의 아버지였다는 겁니다. 그는 살인을 계획하고 주도한 모든 책임을 자신의 친아버지에게 떠넘기는 극단적인 방어 기제를 보입니다. 이 진술을 기점으로 형사는 파고듭니다. 칠흑 같은 사막 한가운데서 과연 총구가 불을 뿜던 그 순간 정확히 무슨 일이 벌어졌는지를 말입니다.
So you get to Pajarito. What happens?
That's when my dad told me to wait down. And then,
Did you and Dominic get up?
yeah,
Okay.
but we were in the back, so
Sure.
we're in the move.
What happened?
My dad took him over there, over here. You know?
Okay. Because I know you guys kind of roughed him up a little bit.
And that was my dad.
Okay.
Just because Beto took the gun.
Then what happened?
And it's when my dad started fighting.
Okay.
He gets the gun.
Oh, your dad got the gun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what happened?
Then Beto takes it again. And then he does that. And then Will takes it again, so he takes it back, and then with more intention again, they started fighting. And then when somebody just talking, and that's when he did it.
Okay. Who shot? Okay. And what did you guys talk about? Like after that happened?
We just talked about it, graduation.
After you just saw someone get murdered?
Well,
you know it happened.
Yeah.
Daniel, like, you're literally out there where he got murdered, bro.
Yeah, I hear a gunshot.
Okay, but you just, when you hear a gunshot, and then I'm sure you saw him.
No.
You never saw him.
No.
How'd you not see him, Daniel?
I'm not gonna look at that.
Okay. Well,
You can believe me, you can't believe me.
well, no, I'm just trying to understand where you're at.
It's like,
Because like when I hear a gunshot, right, the natural reaction is to look where the gunshot came from. That's just a normal physiological response. Like when you hear a gunshot, like you look.
yeah.
So you didn't see.
That's like your thing. Do you know? You hear a gunshot, you're a cop. You know,
Yeah, sure.
But me, like, I don't know, just
So you didn't look at all. Okay. Who got back in the truck?
all of us.
Okay. Who?
Dominic, to me, and daddy.
Okay. And who else?
That's
Who else was in the truck?
all of you.
Mariana Gomez. Okay. Was Wedo there?
No.
What did you guys talk about in that truck right after it happened?
Me and Dominic were just sat there.
Okay. What'd your dad say?
You just,
What'd you guys talk about? I mean, you obviously, maybe you didn't see it, but you clearly know what happened.
we're just quiet.
But what'd you talk about? Like, you didn't talk about what happened at all?
We're just like, oh, like, that really happened.
I mean, I can imagine you'd be terrified. Like, that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. We're just like that, like, oh shit, like, what really happened? And we're just on the bed.
데니얼은 피해자에게 치명상을 입힌 것은 다름 아닌 자신의 아버지라고 끝까지 주장합니다. 이 나이든 남자가 정말 데니얼의 아버지인지 삼촌인지 아니면 제3의 인물인지는 아직까지 명확히 밝혀지지 않았습니다. 대중에게 그의 진짜 신원은 여전히 베일에 쌓여있죠. 하지만 마리아나 측 변호인단은 이 진짜 살인마가 여전히 거리를 활보하고 있다고 주장합니다. 결국 3명의 10대 공범은 모두 철창 신세를 지게 됩니다. 도미닉은 1급 살인 등의 혐의를 인정하고 징역 22년을 선고받았습니다. 데니얼의 재판은 아직 진행 중입니다. 그렇다면 잔혹한 덫을 놓았던 마리아나는 어떨까요? 배심원단은 그녀의 1급 살인 혐의에 대해서는 무죄를 판결했습니다. 하지만 얄팍한 행운은 거기까지였죠. 납치, 증거인멸, 범죄 공모라는 죄값이 그녀를 덮쳤고 결국 19년 6개월이라는 무거운 징역형이 선고되며 비극적인 사건에 막이 내렸습니다.